Alright. This video is just going to be explaining somewhat basic game mechanics in nsmb. So first off, while I'm here, wall kicking off of 1 block gaps is just weird sometimes. Like if you go too high, it doesn't work. If you go too low, it doesn't work. You have to be like in the perfect spot for it. Not really sure why. And I don't even know if this is correct, if it's like a specific spot, or if like going too high doesn't let you or something. I don't know. But wall kicking off of 1 block gaps is Big Mario's incredibly wonky. If you're small, which I'll do right now, it's far easier. But for whatever reason, if you're Big Mario, just doesn't happen. Another thing is when you crouch off, well, as you can see right here, I'm falling off the ledges. And Luigi just kind of, just descends slightly. But if you crouch off them, so you see he kind of falls down faster. But he doesn't actually fall down faster, he's just descending at terminal velocity, according to Andre. And this just allows you to make it look like you fall down faster. Another thing, you can store a triple jump height of a jump by just double jumping and then crouching. And then if you either slide on a wall, jump again, or jump again while like uncrouched, then you will get rid of the storage. But I haven't jumped yet, so you can see I get triple jump height even though I'm not doing a triple jump, and I can show you how it's not normal height. So you can see this is much shorter. This works with crouching, and I believe with shooting a fireball and then jumping, because for whatever reason that animation, I guess, just makes it like that. And as you can see right there, I fell off, and then if you do a jump as soon as you land, you can do a double jump. Just a weird other quirk. So you can see right there. Now I get the triple jump. Oh, right there, I messed it up a bit. The timing with Fire Flower seems to be more strict than with crouching. But as you can see, it is a different height. Back to the double jumping thing. If you fall down and then jump as soon as you land, you can do a extra jump, which to my knowledge is not useful anywhere other than just looking kind of cool, and you don't get a triple jump off it. There's other weird game mechanics as well, such as in 2A. Well, not like specific to 2A, but my best example is in 2A. Scrolling through the camera here makes the Koopas spawn at a different time so I can go under them. Holding neutral after landing on a spinny thing will allow you to maintain your usual speed, because normally if you are holding a direction on the D-pad, you just get rid of all your speed like I did there. But if you don't hold anything, then you keep the speed that you already had. Another thing you can do is completely cancel a spin by shooting a fireball. You can do this in in 8.7 on the ledges to not grab the ledges, which is called fire hops. Here's another thing. You see I wall kicked at the very peak and I could just barely land on the platform. However, if I do that but shoot a fireball, you can see I kind of landed like around here rather than like around here. That's because shooting a fireball after a wall kick will make you accelerate about 1/3 faster per frame, I believe, until you get to like your maximum speed. So it just makes you accelerate faster, it doesn't actually make you go any faster, just acceleration. You can abuse wall kick mechanics with small Mario here to get up there, which you cannot do if you're big Mario. I guess now is to just talk about Shell. There's a trick you can do known as QSG, which stands for Quick Slide Glitch, where it allows you to maintain usual speed while in Shell. Because as you can see here, normal Shell speed is slower than actual running speed. I don't know how obvious it is to see it, because I don't have a comparison ready, but if you see it, then you'll tell what I mean. But we can keep that speed by crouching off a ledge and then pressing the opposite direction of where we were facing, and doing so will allow you to accelerate faster. It is actually a bit faster than going up to running speed because of faster acceleration. And unmorphing, as we call it, where you just pop out of Shell like that, like as soon as you land, also gives you normal running speed since you're not in Shell. And as you can see, I'm doing double jumps and triple jumps there. You have a 2-frame window to land that when you land on the ground. And you can do QSG in any direction. That time I did it late, but right there. I don't know the frame window for it. It's probably like 2 or 3 frames. It's not that difficult. Here it is again. I am not just crouching on it. I am crouching and then holding the opposite direction, which in this case would be left. So if I'm doing it this way, crouch and then immediately go to left. But if you're doing it this way, crouch and immediately go to right. And for whatever reason, that just makes you accelerate, which you can kind of use here to go faster like that, but you don't get QSG speed off of it. You can use QSG speed to get really fast star speed, which I did not get there. Did not get there. Did not get there. And I did not get there. I'll just throw up an IL on screen. And another thing you can do in Shell is cancel an animation to give yourself hyperspeed. Because as you can see, I'm holding a shell right here. And if I throw it, you can kind of see how Luigi kind of went really fast there. That was kind of a bad example because I accidentally did what I was going to show off. But like if I don't jump and you can see how like he kind of just moves really fast for whatever reason, you can maintain that speed by holding nothing on the D-pad and throwing the shell and jumping at the right time, which right there I absolutely did not do. It's best noticeable in 5.3, which is where it's usually used RTA. It's also used in the TAS a lot. And for every time you jump on the ground for 1 frame, you maintain that speed. And if you jump like a frame late from that, then you just start to lose it over time until you're at usual shell speed. So you can see right there, I got it. Nice. And it's not limited to just Koopa shells. Any throwable object you can do it with, such as a spring, which the task can use in a 8.1. Another thing with shell is known as a space jump, where if your Y velocity is exactly at 0, not like 0.1 or anything, it has to be like 0.000, you can do an extra jump while in midair, which the easiest setup in is in 8.2, which is why I'm showing it here and not a different level. Right there. And if you don't jump after getting your Y velocity there, you can still know that you got it, because you'll do a tiny hop in the air. Right there, I didn't get it. 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 Right there. No. There we go. Right there. You can kind of see how he kind of jumped up a bit. And he slid on the wall a tiny bit. And I did not press jump at it on that one. He just does that at Y velocity 0. Which I'm assuming that's how this works. That you get a jump, and then with that you can hold the button to give you another jump, but just my speculation. I don't know for sure. What else is there? Oh, pixel stops. Yes. This is my entire reason why I'm making this video. It's because of Cosmic's Multi-Mario Marathon. He died multiple times in 8-4, which we can all agree it's a stupid mechanic, but if you know how to avoid it, then it's not that big of an issue. Pixel stop is when you just lose all momentum by hitting a corner, like right there. Didn't get it there. And right there. And it just randomly happens on like moving platforms and stuff. Got lucky and I didn't get it. Yep, it's the video luck. You just don't get it when you actually want to get it. And every other time you get it. So, holy crap, dude, I just did it. I legitimately wanted to show this off so I could show that it doesn't just happen on like corners, and how it can happen on anywhere. Dude, like right there, okay, right there. You saw it, it's never gonna happen again. There's a very easy way to avoid them, and that's just to shoot a fireball. That's one way. Or you could crouch. Like buffer down right or down left. And you can crouch as soon as you land right there. And right there. Another way to do it is to be holding an item. And you won't pixel stop on it. Because you're holding the item. There's like no way for you to pixel stop off of something like that. You can see it's just not happening. And if you're in shell, then it does not work. Oh. Guess you'll have to take my word for it. Nah, I'll show it. Like right there, not gonna get pixel stopped. Because there's like no way to play that kind of animation. There's nothing you can do with Mini Mushroom, which is easiest to show off in 5 Ghost House. Think of it like SMB1 in the sense that if you land in between 2 block tiles, then you can do a wall jump. It's exactly like that, but for this game. And I do not believe it's frame perfect. I believe that it's probably a 2-frame window, if I were to assume. Because it's not that difficult to accidentally get it. So, it's the easiest to see in this room. Since you're legitimately just wall kicking. Like right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. There's things that you can do on slopes with shell. Which, it's weird. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain this one. Slopes and shell are just really weird for whatever reason. Like right there. So if you hold down, you start to go down. But if you hold down like left, you just immediately get so much speed from it. And right there I was holding the complete opposite direction and he still went down. Or like, I'm pressing down left. and he's crouching and then going right. And right here, down right, he turns and then he goes. And I feel like this would be going down left would be faster because it completely skips the entire turning around part. And if you go like this, like if you do down right and then jump, you can do that too. Show physics as a whole are just kind of interesting. You can do this on pretty much any sloped surface, including moving mushrooms like in 1.3 or 3.2 or I believe 4.2 is another level with stuff like that. So like if you crouch, jump, and hold the opposite direction, you can go into that direction. Or just any direction actually, but for whatever reason, holding the opposite direction just makes you accelerate faster. Not really sure why, but just how it works, I guess. I'll show it again right here. Something that was just recently found that I want to touch on is something with a mega mushroom. It's sort of like a keeping speed with the pipes in a 8.3, but it's with slopes. And I guess 4.1 is a good level to show it off, actually. So if you start running down a slope and then you let go of the D-pad, you can keep that slope speed. And you can see that it's way faster than just moving normally. Another thing with megas, really weird physics. I'm not really sure why it occurs, but if I can't get it, I'll show a clip of it from J-Dude. For whatever reason, using it will just make Mario heavy in some instances, and I have no clue what causes it. It happens a lot. Well, not a lot, but often, I guess. Like, you can kind of see I was sort of heavy. I kind of descended a little bit, like, quickly, as if there was, like, weights on me. Just a weird gameplay mechanic. The pipes underwater that boost you forward, you can keep that speed by holding neutral on the D-pad. It's kind of the same thing as in 2A. I'll show this off real quick. Just damage boosting because it's easier to do that. It's faster to do that in terms of needing to show this, since showed speed underwater is faster. So right there, I was holding the D-pad and he immediately just stopped. But if I let go of the D-pad, then he keeps that speed until it just slowly decreases. And that's all I gotta show. Papa bless.